What happens when you lack discipline? It's easy to ignore, isn't it? The idea that discipline shapes your future. But the truth is, discipline isn't just some virtue to admire from a distance. It's the foundation, the invisible force that holds your life together. Without it, life slowly starts to crumble. The cracks appear, so gradually that you don't even notice until one day you look around and everything feels like it's falling apart. Time is the first casualty. Every day, every hour, every minute is slipping away. Discipline is what makes time work for you, what turns seconds into progress and minutes into milestones. Without it, time isn't your ally, it's your enemy, ticking away while you stand still. Opportunities pass, chances fade, and before you know it, you're living a life shaped by missed moments and wasted days. It might not hit you all at once, but living without discipline leads to a certain kind of misery, the kind that creeps up slowly. It's the frustration of watching others move ahead while you feel stuck in the same cycle. You want more, you dream of better, but you can't seem to break free. It's a life of chaos, filled with stress, missed goals, and endless disappointment. Discipline is powerful because it gives you control. It's not about being rigid or harsh on yourself. It's about having the strength to steer your own life. When you lack discipline, you hand over control to distractions, impulses, and bad habits, and before you know it, they've taken over, dictating your choices, your future, and your happiness. Without discipline, the small, daily choices start adding up in the worst way possible. Skipping that task today doesn't seem like a big deal until you're skipping tasks every day. Cutting corners feels like a quick fix until you realize you're cutting yourself short, settling for mediocrity instead of pushing toward greatness. The life you want feels further and further away, and you're stuck in the same place. Think about it. What kind of life do you want? The kind where you're constantly playing catch-up, constantly feeling behind, or the kind where you wake up with a purpose, knowing each day you're taking steps towards something bigger? Discipline is the difference. It's the choice between control and chaos, between progress and stagnation. And here's the hard part. Discipline doesn't always feel good in the moment. It's uncomfortable, inconvenient, and often the last thing you want to do. But that's what makes it so important. Discipline isn't about what's easy. It's about what's necessary. It's the quiet voice telling you to keep going when everything else is begging you to stop. When you lack discipline, life becomes a series of regrets. You look back and realize how much time you've wasted, how many chances you let slip away. It's a heavy burden to carry, knowing that the life you want is out of reach because you didn't have the discipline to go after it. The dreams you once had start to feel like fantasies, not because they were impossible, but because you never took the steps to make them real. But here's the thing. Discipline doesn't just help you avoid the bad, it builds the good. It's the key to unlocking the kind of life where you're not just surviving, but thriving. Every decision, every sacrifice, every moment of self-control adds up. Over time, discipline turns into progress. Progress turns into success, and success turns into freedom. When you lack discipline, you're trapped in cycles of procrastination, trapped in a life where nothing ever changes. But discipline, it sets you free. It gives you the ability to design your life, to shape your future, to turn your goals into reality. The more you practice it, the stronger you become. The truth is, discipline will take you places that talent, luck, and intelligence can't. It's the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. So ask yourself, what kind of life are you building right now? Because every day without discipline is a day wasted, and those days add up faster than you think. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself, not the world, not others, yourself. The chaos within is your fiercest enemy. You can run from many things, but the battle inside follows you wherever you go. And make no mistake, the internal war is relentless. It's cunning, whispering temptations in your ear, urging you to take the easy way out. It knows your weaknesses and plays them against you. The undisciplined mind is a prison, a place where every fleeting desire holds you captive. Each indulgence, every moment of weakness, pulls you deeper into a pit you carved with your own hands. To conquer yourself is to break free from those chains. It is to rise above the petty urges, the small thinking, the shallow pursuits that keep you locked in mediocrity. To master yourself is to master time. When you control your actions, your choices, the minutes become weapons in your arsenal, not sands slipping through your fingers. Time bends to your will. Days are no longer wasted in regret or distraction, but sharpened tools used to carve the path toward your purpose. The weak let time destroy them, watching as it erodes their potential. The strong wield time, bending it to their advantage. But understand this, there is no peace in this war, no rest for those who choose mastery. Discipline demands sacrifice. It's the death of comfort, the end of instant gratification. It's about making choices that serve you long after the moment has passed. Each decision is a weapon forged against your inner demons, the ones that crave distraction and weakness. And when you refuse to surrender to those demons, you taste a power that few ever know, the power over self. The masses fear this fight. They live and die as slaves to their desires, blinded by the illusion of freedom. But real freedom, the kind that only the disciplined know, is earned through suffering, through denying the easy way, and choosing the hard path, the lonely path. This is the path of the conqueror. This is the path of the one who will not kneel before their impulses, their cravings, their fleeting wants. You must understand that self-mastery is not just an act of will. It is an act of defiance. Defiance against the mediocrity the world wants for you. It is rebellion against the chaos inside that wants to drag you into a meaningless existence. Every time you choose discipline, you spit in the face of that chaos. Every time you choose control, you tighten the grip on your destiny. Victory over self is the hardest battle you will ever fight, because the enemy knows you better than anyone else. It knows where to strike, where you're weakest. It knows how to make you question your strength, how to make you doubt your purpose. But it is precisely because the enemy is so close that this battle is the most important one of all. Win it, and nothing can stand in your way. The undisciplined mind, it's a storm, a swirling chaos of thoughts, desires, fears. But the disciplined, they are the calm in that storm, unshaken, unmoved. They stand while the rest fall, consumed by the tempest of their own making, and in that stillness and that control there is a power that feels almost godlike, a control that others can only dream of. It is what separates the conquerors from the conquered. To master yourself is to own every aspect of your existence. It is to look temptation in the eye and smile, knowing it has no power over you. It's the knowledge that no matter what the world throws at you, the greatest battle has already been won, because once you've conquered yourself, no one else can touch you.